big trends over time has been unification. You know, it's been a long time since you had to have an AOL mail account to send somebody mail on AOL. And there was a time where you had to have different browsers for different web pages in order to be able to see what was on the pages. You know, you don't launch an email client and browse your email and then launch something else to read it. There's no helper app to read email. It's all kind of comes together. So over time, there's a lot of unification that occurs, but in the mobile environment, that's different. It's just strung full of helper apps. You start off with one thing, like you're on a mobile browser and you click a button and it launches something else to maybe play that media, and it looks different, it works different, and there's these wacky distinctions where a local playback of a video is different than an over-the-air playback of video. You generally have to have different clients for pictures, video, podcasts. A radio station somehow different than an MP3 player. So we've got a bunch of different kinds of media players that are all with different brands, different looks, different feels, and they're all launching each other because it's not all built into the phone. We want to have a single deliverable, a runtime, where an end user has a singular experience regardless of what brand, what content he wants to consume. We want a place where developers can write to a single standard in a mobile environment where they don't have to worry about all the underlying technology. They can just bring it in. It could be OpenTable, it could be Flickr, it could be a YouTube client, doesn't matter. They can rely and target that software stack and know that whatever they need is there and they can handle it. And we handle all the interconnections below the surface like a big operating system would handle it for them, but fit into a very, very small memory footprint. The difference between conversion and unification in our case is that where things are converging, let's say a Twitter and a Facebook kind of email account kind of thing happens. But there's some underlying technology that makes that work. So the unification happens by not making these artificial distinctions about how the material will be displayed. You're converging, let's say what Palm did with WebOS. Everybody's email is coming into one account so you can see them all at once. I look at that as conversion, right? But when you're thinking about unification, it's that how do you make all these different actions that you have on a mobile device not be a different experience each time?